Up until now, we've been mostly comfortable. We've been living inside that one network, one administrative domain, one routing strategy. It's been nice, it's been clean, it's been predictable. But the internet, oh no, the internet is not one network. It's thousands of independently owned networks stitched together like some giant, slightly chaotic quilt. ISPs, internet service providers, cloud providers, universities, enterprises, all owned by different people, different organizations, all with different goals, and somehow they cooperate just enough to make the whole thing function. That's inter-domain routing, and this is where networking gets a little bit political. Let's define the main character here, an autonomous system, or AS. An AS is just a network under one administrative control, one organization, one set of policies, and one internal routing strategy. And each AS gets a unique number, or an ASN. When you can hear about Comcast, AT&T, Google, Amazon, or Cloudflare, those are autonomous systems. They handle their own internal routing however they want. But when they want to connect with other autonomous systems, that's where things can get a little bit spicy. Inside a single network, routing is just mostly technical. What's the shortest path? What's the fastest route? However, between networks, it's not just technical anymore, it's more about business. There's no global internet boss, no CEO of routing, no central command center. Networks having peering agreements, customer-provided non-tracks, transit deals, which means routing decisions aren't just about efficiency. They're about money, control, and policy. And this is where networking stops being just about math and starts being about negotiation. The protocol handling all this and holding it together, well, that's BGP, Border Gateway Protocol. This is the glue of the internet, and BGP works differently from internal routing protocols we talked about earlier. It's a path vector protocol, which means when a route is advertised, it doesn't just say, hey, I can reach this network. It says, here's a full list of autonomous systems this path goes through. It shows the entire AS path. So routers just don't ask, is this short? They ask, do I like this path? Because BGP is policy driven, not metric driven. And that's a big shift from what we've seen before. Here's one of the elegant things about BGP. Since every route advertisement includes the full AS path, if a router sees its own ASN in that list, it actually rejects it. Done. That prevents inter-domain routing loops. Simple, clean, and efficient. And because the full path is visible, networks can filter routes based on their own rules. Transparency enables policy. Where people's brains get a little bit tilted is that BGP does not always choose the shortest path. It might choose a customer route over a shorter peer route, a cheaper transit provider, a path that aligns with a business agreement. So traffic might not look like geographically the shortest route. It might take an economically preferred route. And that's not a bug. That's how the real internet operates. It's optimized for business relationships as much as technical efficiency. And once you understand that, so many weird routing decisions suddenly kind of make sense. Now think about scale. Thousands of autonomous systems, hundreds of thousands of different routes, and when something changes, i.e. a link drops or a route is withdrawn, that information actually propagates across networks, but not instantaneously. BGP converges more slowly than internal protocols, and it's intentional just like we've seen in the past. Rapid oscillation at internet scale, it would be chaos. Stability is prioritized over speed all the time in the internet, and slow and steady is going to beat the global meltdown. You got to remember the internet is a network of networks. Autonomous systems manage their own internal routing. BGP connects those systems together, and path selection is driven by policy of economics, not the shortest distance. Once you understand BGP, you stop seeing the internet as one giant, well-functioning, efficient machine, and you start seeing it as a coordinated negotiation between independent players. And honestly, that's kind of way more interesting than if something actually worked the way it should be in an efficient manner.